Many thanks for staying tuned. It's Business Breakfast on iBrand Television. Let's get talking now. Charles Frakuha, Public and Business Affairs Analyst, joins me now live virtually to do some analysis of the top business stories I read out earlier. Charles, good morning. Glad to have you join me on the show today.
Good morning, Doctor. Thank you for having me.
Let's get talking now. The Debt Management Office has come out to say that Nigeria's public debt has surged to 97.34 trillion naira for the fourth quarter of 2023. How does this come to you? Is it something we should be worried about as a nation?
Well, for me, it was mixed. I won't say I was worried about, because it is obvious from all the deliberations and everything that's been going on that we are not having enough revenue to even fund our budget. So if DMO, that is SANDO, that is responsibility to keep accurate statistics of our debt profile, has been able to do that, and they are now coming and saying, as at Q4 2023, this is our debt profile. For me, I think it's okay, and we must give kudos to DMO for always keeping track of our debt stock. Because you might not agree with me, President. In personal finance, once you are able to know your debt, you are going to, it's already halfway solved. That is, you will see where all your monies are going into, you know the value of your debt, and the tendency for you to be prudent, it is there. That is, when it comes to personal finance. And I expect this to also apply to Nigerians, also apply to our lawmakers, apply to the executive, because when we see that this is the amount of money we are indebted, then of course it's supposed to inspire us to become more prudent in terms of our spending, and even when we are going to take more debt, we ensure that we use it judiciously.
I also want to get your thoughts on this. I remember vividly the president during the electioneering period, he made a statement that he won't engage in any form of external borrowing, that if for any reason we need to fund infrastructure projects in the country, we have to look inwards and generate revenue to fund infrastructure projects and the likes. Now, this is less than 1 year into this government tenure in office, and it says about three more years to go. From indications, we are hearing that the federal government is seeking funds from the World Bank to boost and to support IDPs in the country. And from another indication, again, we're hearing that the federal government is also seeking funds also to support food insecurity in the country. Now, if we put all of these figures in place, I really do not have the figures at the moment. But then, if we're going to be expecting another report from DMO, this is the first quarter of the year. Say we are getting a debt profile from the DMO for this quarter, and we're seeing the figure going higher than what it is. The big question now is, what does the future of Nigeria looks like?
Well, again, we must look at it from this angle. When taking debt for productive ventures in the economy is nothing bad with it. And thank God we have an agency like DMO that keeps track and begin to look at all the ratios and see that it is sustainable. Now, DMO will be doing us a dysfunction if they don't tell us where we are when it comes to our debt. And for them giving us this periodic update, this is the total of our debt, this is our debt to GDP ratio, and as we speak, we are still being told that it is still sustainable. Okay? So, if we have DMO keeping track of that, and the government keeps borrowing, I now expect the DMO at that point where it is no longer sustainable, looking at the figures to tell the government face to face that said, no, we can no longer sustain this borrowing. At that point, DMO should be able to tell government. It becomes a problem if DMO is not able to tell government and they still just continue to go on that borrowing spree. Then at the same time, the legislators are also there. And me and you, the media, we're also there. The average Nigerian, we keep track. We should be able to say, no, government, this borrowing is too much, because we have been told that he who goes borrowing goes sorry. So we must get to a limit where we need to slow down on the debt we are taking in. I will agree, yes, the government will say the domestic debt is even more because we are taking more domestic debt now, and that is also required to develop our capital market. But it has to be within the ambit of sustainability of this debt vis-a-vis our revenue flow. So these are the things DMO will continue to look at, and so that in future we will be in a comfortable position when it comes to our debt sustainability.
All right, and let's shift focus now to the next story now, and this is coming from the Apex Bank, the Monetary Policy Committee. I believe they probably would have started the meeting already. Meeting today and tomorrow for the second MPC meeting under the leadership of Yemi Cardoso. So some analysts are saying that there will be a kind of marginal increase in the MPR. I'm of the view that there should be a retention since the increments made by the MPC last month has not have any ripple effect on this stubborn inflation. What is your reaction to this? Do you see a retention? Do you see an increment? Or do you see a possible decline of MPR?
Okay, it's a very bad situation, and of course, at this point in time, one will not envy the managers of the economy, that is from the monetary point of view. The MPC meeting, yes, they have to look at the macroeconomic condition and see what is going on, look at the inflation rate, the exchange rate. Now, we can see that, yes, the dollar and the naira is appreciating vis-a-vis the dollar. That is a very good development, and kudos to CBN and all that. We hope that can be sustained. Now, then coming to inflation, we saw the last February, I think over 30%. Now, like you have said, the last MPC meeting that the MPR was raised by 400 basis points.
Yeah.
We didn't see any significant, that's just at hawkish move. However, because the inflation rate, and we are even expecting the March inflation rate to be a bit higher also again. So what I expect CBN to do now is to look at the conditions in the country. What is the fiscal aspect of economy are they actually doing? Are they trying to create a living business environment to see that more businesses are continuing in business, our situation improve, and people are doing more businesses, the business environment is okay, security is taken care of gradually? Then I will advise that yes, I see a possible 150 basis point increase. So that let's now have it to be at 24% compared to the inflation rate, which is over 30%. And gradually we will begin to look at the fiscal aspect of the economy. Then probably we see some improvement in our production, each of green business. We might see inflation tapering down. Then because to not allow it to say let the rate be unchanged and taking it so much high, another 400 basis points will not be too good. So we need to do it in a gradual way. So I'm suggesting, I know they started a meeting, 150 basis points will be okay for now. And while still discussing with the fiscal authority to see how we improve the economy so that the inflationary rate can come down and our economy can begin to kickstart.